What's going on, y'all? Sneakers in the Fox TV. It's actually been a while since I've done a live review. Just been crazy busy trying to get these events together at the same time as doing these reviews for y'all as well. My apologies. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with the videos. At least try to get them to y'all at least once a week. It's just been crazy busy on my end with now adding the sneaker events that I'm doing right now as well. So if it's not, let's just do this. Every 2 weeks, I'm definitely gonna be dropping a video for y'all. I'm gonna aim for once a week, but for at least, I guarantee, every 2 weeks, I'll be putting out a video for y'all with my different reviews. This particular review is a sneaker that's very, like I said, I love sneakers that have a story. And these sneakers that just dropped earlier this month, I really like the story. If you can't tell, I'm actually rocking the t-shirt, which is Meek Mill, says Stay Woke. These sneakers right here dropped on August 9th. If you go to sneakerswithfox.com, I actually did a review on the sneaker. Well, I didn't do a review. I just did a post about a blog about the sneaker since it was getting released. I did a blog about them, but I actually got them in hand now. So I actually wanted to go over the sneaker in hand. I haven't, this is the actual second release. The first release was all black colorway with red on it. That actually dropped back in January, earlier this year. This one comes, if you're not aware, Meek Mill has just dropped a documentary with his criminal case that is currently ongoing right now. And they dropped a documentary about it called Free Meek. It is actually on Amazon. And so to celebrate the release of that, Puma went ahead and dropped these Reform 2s. As you can see right here, Reform. Reform, if you don't know, it's the name of Meek Mill and Jay-Z's organization, which is against, going against unjust sentences, whether it's sentences, probation that the American criminal justice system is handling to people, and they are fighting. And because of the initiative that they did for Meek Mill, they were actually able to get that judge who's been ruling over his case for like 10 years. She's no longer handling his case, and there's actually going to be a new trial that's ongoing, and that's because of the initiative of Reform. And they hope to do that for all the other inmates who are going through the same situation that Meek Mill was going through. With no further ado, 100% of the sales on these sneakers actually went towards Reformer lines. So it's the same thing with the other sneaker as well. 100% of the proceeds went towards the Reformer Alliance initiative. So that's pretty dope what Puma is doing to be able to do that. So let's start with the sneaker. It's a majority of the sneaker. It's a red silhouette. As you know, if you know Clyde Courts, this is all mesh. It's the same as all Clyde Courts. You got your rubber outsole, and then at the bottom, like the previous one, you see a Reform, Pound Reform. Now, and then you have your hit of black on the upper, right here by your ankle, and then right here too where the shoelaces are that go through. And then you got your shoe holes, whatever, right here. You see it's all black as well. So what's dope about the sneaker is the red actually represents those who have fought over 60 plus years, who have fought, and it represents the blood and the struggle and the fight of the people who have fought for social justice and fighting against oppression. So it's the blood and the struggle is what the red stands for. The black stands for the people who are currently in the system getting crazy high sentences, unjust, inflated sentences. That's what the black represents on the sneaker. You have the Puma in gold in the back. Most of the sneakers, when you get your Clyde Courts, it has 1973. 1973 is, as you know, these are Clydes. That's the year the Clyde Court started. So that's 1973 is what most of the Clyde started his career with Puma. So that's what you have on most of the tab is 1973. But this is going to have actually 1968. Reason being that it's 1968 is because of this quote right here. Tommie Smith at the Olympics in 1968. Remember, he had raised his fist at the Olympic Games after winning the gold medal, and then his teammate also won the silver and bronze. His teammates, so all three of them all had their fist up, and they utilized that stage because during that time, 1968, is when the racism was really, really, really high in the United States, and they wanted to use that platform to bring attention, just like Kaepernick kneeling. At that time, they did that to bring attention to the oppression that African Americans, black people, were going through in America. So, and this is what he stated: we had to be seen because we couldn't be heard. So that is the reason why they took that action, is they wanted to be seen. And because they were seen, that's when the actions came into play and then put on the national stage, showing how oppressed that African Americans, black people, were in America. And that's actually pretty all for this sneaker. It's like those are the I say the three main or four main differences on this sneaker as compared to other Glide Courts. Is on the tab here you have reform. Here you have the phrase of what Tommy Smith said: we had to be seen because we couldn't be heard. That's what it says here. We had to be seen because we couldn't be heard. It says, and you have reform on the tab. I'm sorry, reform on the tongue. And then on the tab, you have 1968. And at the bottom, you have your pound reform. And that's, like I said, for the organization that Meek Mill and Jay-Z have, Reform Alliance. And the proceeds of 100% of the proceeds of this sneaker are going. This is the right foot. Left foot is pretty much the same thing. So y'all just stay tuned. We're gonna do an on feet for y'all as well. So just stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for all the other videos. I actually got a lot of pickups that have come in. Just haven't had a chance to do all the reviews of those. So I look forward to going and doing those reviews. You can always go to sneakersthefox.com. That's where you can actually cop merchandise. We got t-shirts, hats, sling bags, socks, and you can actually follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Sneakers and a Fox. And we got August 25th is our next event. We have a sneaker customizer competition. It's round 2. So if you are in Atlanta or planning to come to Atlanta, check us out at Pregame on 899 MLK Drive this Sunday, August 25th. Just come through, $10 for the ticket. The $10, $10 at the door, and it enters you into a raffle for free sneakers and other giveaways we'll be having. And $7 pre-sales online. You can get it from sneakersstart.com. We also have our Eventbrite that will actually be in the description box. I'll put all the information for y'all, so y'all can go ahead and get your tickets and come out, have a good time. We're gonna have performances, food, drinks. We're also doing a sneaker day party as well, just to have fun and celebrate all the sneakerheads. So make sure you come with your dopest sneakers. I'll probably be rocking these to the event. So once again, I appreciate y'all for checking us out. Sneakersandthefox.com. Peace.